Hi ladies and gents, Pond here with another video for Rise of Empires, Ice and Fire. Thank you so much for your previous likes, comments and subscriptions to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, why not click on that button and ring the bell so you can get notifications of whenever I'm dropping content on the channel. And now onto the topic of this video, and we're on to the second of the events that have dropped into the game this Wednesday. So this second event is Deep Sea Treasures. If we go into the old Imperium news and have a look, it's the second element here on the list. So check out the new event in the Benefit Center. Rules: 1 treasure map will be consumed each time you tap the boat to get a treasure. Merge the treasures into higher level ones to redeem pendants and other rewards. The treasure maps can be obtained from the prep for sailing quests or packs, and you need to have at least 0.244 version of the game. If we go into our mail, have a look at Rise of Empires Studio, you'll see that there is this limited time deep sea treasure mail, and it goes through the rules again, and you'll get your first 5 treasure maps. Now, this whole event, for me, it just seems a bit rushed out, like even compared to Mini Kingdom. Like, this has a very basic logo on here. There's no real title in the Benefit Center. There was no real like kind of artwork even in that mail, was there? So basically, when you get into the Benefit Center and you're into Deep Sea Treasures, actually first thing you're going to want to do is go to prep for sailing, and you'll see that there are 10 elements to this secondary kind of or primary kind of part of the event. So you'll need to basically just, it's similar to what we've seen before. It's completing rally attacks and also just normal kills on marauder hordes. So you'll need to do up to 15 rally attacks, and you'll need to kill 30 marauders. So like for instance, this event is on for 5 days starting from today. It will be fine to kind of do most of this tomorrow on Hero Day, when you're going to be collecting COP points for doing these things anyway. And it's very easy to achieve all of these in one day. You can see even just in Pond Solo, I don't go in this so often, my alt account, I just need 10 more kills of normal hordes. I have done all of these 10 in my main account, and I'll be popping over there in a second to see how we get on with these treasure maps. So we're just going to claim all the treasure maps from these events. You'll also get some training speed ups, hero XP, a few gems, a few wisdom medals. So we've claimed all of those, so just the one left to go. And then if we pop back into the deep sea treasures, you'll see now I've got 53 treasure maps. Now, all you got to do is just click on the ship and it will pop an item into here basically. Now, the idea is, you can see that there are 4 premium elements up the top. If we could just click on the information icon, you see use items for the event to summon level 1 treasure. 2, same treasures can be merged into a treasure of a higher level. After you get a level 4 treasure, tap it again to move it to the area for exchange. Level 4 treasure in the exchange area can be used to redeem rewards. Don't forget to redeem them in time. The redeeming page will disappear after the event. The items not used can be split into gems after the event. So you just hold down an item, and you can just move them around as well if you want to kind of sort out your items. But then, so as it says, you just merge 2 together and it changes to the next level up. So if we click on the level 4 items here, it gives you the kind of stream that they develop up into. So 2 of these fish go up to 2 clams. You can see like this, if we merge those, then you merge those, you get the level you get the level 3 open pearl before you get the piece of coral. And it's the same for these other 3 as well. So these are kind of like a basic kind of vase, isn't it, up to a bejeweled goblet. This is kind of clothing, so like a needle up to a full piece of clothing, and then this is a piece of a basic jewel up to a crown. So we'll share these threads. So you can just, as you can see, I'm sure it's not random. I guess there will be an algorithm to kind of make it so that you get a certain amount of the level 4s. So once you do get a level 4 like this, you can just click it and it will go up to the top. let's just click a few more. So that's basically how it's going to progress. Now, as you can see, once I have got one level 4 item, you can then go to the exchange section, which you just click on here, and it shows all the rewards. Now, as you can see, these top rewards require a lot of level 4 items. So you need 5 of each of the first 3, and then 4 crowns for this Reunion on Magpie Bridge permanent pendant, which is going to give you an extra 7% siege might, 7% resistance, and 1.5% footman HP. That is the top reward in the event. There's going to be absolutely no way, by the looks of it, that free-to-play players can get anywhere near to that. They've also got these decorations, a well and a chapel. Now look at this, 0.1% siege resistance, 0.1% healing speed. To me, that seems like a tiny amount, and they're really expensive. You can also get it, for any of you that missed out earlier in the game, the Blessing of the Moon pendant, which also gives an extra 7% might and resistance and 1.5% siege defender damage. That is cheaper than this Magpie Bridge pendant. Otherwise, there are also various amounts of recruitment selection cards, which are super recruitment tickets, or the up to X10 option. You can get 30 of them for this level, for instance, and you can get multiple. Some of these you can get multiple gifts. So these lower levels, you can see, for instance, you can pick up 3 lots of 24,000 war badges. Now, potentially, I'm guessing that maybe free-to-play players might be able to collect one of each of these level 4 gifts, and then you could get a 24,000 war badges. Now, that's pretty good. Like, that's about $150 worth of items for basically doing one day's work on this event. Or otherwise, I don't think you're going to want to go for 5 super recruitment tickets, are you? And then the much lower levels, you can see there's just some resource packs, different levels of resource packs, which again, they're not really worth it, are they? So that's going to be the rewards that are available. And for those of you who are spenders, if you go into the discount store, you'll see that you can pick up these deep sea treasure packs. This limited time one, you can get 25 treasure maps for, well, it's about $10, isn't it? And this one, the cheapest one for $5, gives you 13 treasure maps. And then I presume it just scales up as normal, and there'll be limited amounts of them over the coming days. So if anyone's desperate to pick up if you missed the original pendant or you want that extra pendant, it looks like it's another spending event. Let's just now pop quickly over into my main, as I have completed all of the tasks for the prep for sailing event in that account, and we'll see what final level 4 rewards I do end up with. So see you in Lord of Pondtail in a second. Alright, ladies and gents, so I'm in my main account. I've used all of the maps that I accumulated from the prep for sailing event, and I've ended up with 2, 2, 2 and 1 of these level 4 gifts. Then I had a couple of level 3 left over, this spindle, and then 3 level 1. So what's that going to get me in the rewards? It's not too bad, to be honest with you. I mean, okay, you can't get any of the pendants at this rate, but you could get through the 30 super recruitment tickets. That's only worth $100 though, or £90 in the UK. Plus, or you could choose like the recruitment selection tickets. I would say that the best value, the best option is, you can see from the flashing icon, so I actually can get 30,000 war badges. Now that's nearly like $200 worth of items. So that's a pretty good result. Something to consider is, say if you pick up the 24,000 war badges, which is what I'm going to do now, you might want to think about like future hero rally events where if you use these type of tickets, you do pick up fragments, which for instance on a current hero event, you could get up to X10 hero fragments. For me, I really need copies of Healer and of Poison Master. And having these 5 tickets available will give me a bit more flexibility to pick up more fragments for those. So I am actually going, and the one thing that I do still spend money on is the Alliance Cup, and I'm picking up a lot of war badges. I don't have enough speed ups to spend the war badges that I'm accumulating. So I'm going to choose this recruitment selection card, with my remaining gifts from the event. So yeah, that's, to be honest, I think that this event is actually pretty good for everyone. The level of gifts that I've just got as like for free in one day was a reasonable amount. As I say, that's, you know, 30, if you want to go for just the 30,000 war badges at 24,000 and the 6,000, of course I respect that decision, because, you know, you might be struggling with your lofty research, etc. So that is a good chunk of war badges available in this event. It's a pretty simple mechanic to complete. I'm guessing that some people might get various results from these rewards as well. But yeah, my one kind of critical point on it, I think, would be this 0.1% for the well and the chapel. I mean, that is really minimal. But other than that, obviously, I'd be interested to hear how much spenders are having to spend on the packs to get this extra reunion on Magpie Bridge pendant, and it'll be interesting to see what that kind of pendant's animation looks like in the game in the coming days as well. So there we go, guys. That is everything on the Deep Sea Treasures event. I'd be interested to hear your comments on it. Do you think, as free-to-play players or spenders, that you're getting a fair return on your investment, or, you know, no investment as a free-to-play player? It's pretty easy to pick up those maps to accumulate the items, so it's not too difficult a mechanic, even if it's only on for a few days. Of course, I'd be interested to hear maybe like what maybe you wanted to see a different set of rewards potentially in there as well. So yeah, please pop your comments in the comment section down below, and if you please like and share this video and my channel in your Alliance chat, Province chat, through Line, WhatsApp, Viber, Discord, whatever you use to communicate with your fellow players in the game. That'd be very much appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.